Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. Today is Tuesday, June 5th, 2018. Do vlog number 155. And so yeah, I'm still hand holding my phone because I didn't get a mount yet. Or did I? As you remember, a couple days ago, my stupid little mount thing broke. So I went to Best Buy and I got a different one. This one's slightly different. The other one has like kind of like a bendy type of extension, from the mount thing, which kind of I think made it like jiggle too much. This one, however, is like kind of like a stiff, like straight arm. So I don't know if you can see like on the box here. There we go. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It has a little telescoping arm. It can bend. And the only thing I'm wondering about is how good is the little suction on it, and also how good is the phone holder for it. So I'm going to get this out of the box. I can't do that with one arm, so I'm going to pause this for now, and we'll find out how it is. And if it works, I'll continue vlogging like that. If not, that'll be the end of this. Alright, so here it is out of the box. Has a cool little army thing. So basically, like, you open that up and it opens the thing. I guess you put your phone in there and it closes on it. So that's pretty neat. Also, it has a little adjusting knob right here. So I guess you can like undo it and it loosens the ball head. That's pretty good. It has, of course, little knobs here. I guess this you loosen that and you can extend it, loosen that, and you can twist it. And there's a suction mount. Now, the other thing also comes with one of these. So I'm assuming this is for you put it on the top of your dash, and so you have a suction point for your dashboard. So instead of like suctioning to your windshield, you can use this instead. So it's kind of cool. I'm still going to use the windshield because there's no real good flat point on my dash that will really work. I mean, yes there is, but I don't think this will really work on it because I have a very curved dash. So yeah, I don't think that'll work at all. So go with the windshield. So give it a shot. Made in Korea. That's really racist. Instead of made in Japan, it's made in Korea. Cool. Just adjusting here. So it's not too bad. I might not be too crazy about how the arm kind of like sticks straight out, and I have to kind of angle the head towards me. But at least it has a ball head, which I can do that. So like I can, if I needed to move it in any which way, I can. So that's pretty cool. The other one, like, it has like the one I used to use, like, it has like a clicky, and you can only do it in certain like increments. This one at least is a little bit better. Let me tighten this up so that it doesn't mess up on me. The only thing I'm not too crazy of, and maybe it's just because my phone is big, just because I have a big phone doesn't mean I need to have a big. Anyways, it has little like feet kind of on the end that kind of stops it from going so far. So my phone isn't actually held like in the middle. It's kind of off to the side. So that might be a problem with security. I don't know if it's secure actually in there, but I'll give it a shot. And I will say one thing: the suction cup mount for that thing is freaking sticky as hell. I didn't have no problem sticking that to my windshield. So I actually tried to take it off to reposition it, and it wouldn't come off. So I mean, I guess I could get it off if I really wanted to, but as for now, it's kind of on there. I don't really want to mess with it for too much longer. So let's give this thing a shot. So let's test this thing to see its driving capabilities. See if it bounces or nothing. If it does bounce, it does have like tightening knobs, so I can definitely test that out. Oh, wow, there must be a really firesome out there, because there's all kinds of like brown haze in front of the sun over there, and it looks like smoke. At any rate, yesterday was a pretty good day. Had a photo shoot, like I stated in my last vlog. Photo shoot was fun. It was a birthday themed shoot for my friend Madison, and it was fun. We decorated her house area to kind of look like a really fun set. We had like balloons, and I found a really cool like curtain LED light type thing, and that looked pretty neat. So I did make a little quick video of it, but that's not going to be for this channel at all. I'm just going to make a video and send it to her. But then I went to work. Work was okay. Luckily not too busy. So yeah, work was okay. Not too busy, so not too stressful. I was able to relax and do a couple of edits. So that was good. Now, there was another subject that came up right before I left work. Apparently, and I knew this was coming, but I didn't know exactly when it was going to come. The Transformers, the movies, the live action movies, they do really well in the box office because children love them. I enjoyed the first few, but as it kept going on, it just kept getting derivative and just getting more and more annoying and just really outlandish. The very last Transformers one, God, that was a dull movie. I mean, it was an exciting movie, don't get me wrong. It had the excitement, but it was a stupid excitement. It was just wow. It was kind of bad. Pretty movie, but bad. Now, and I've heard that they're gonna do this because they're gonna try to milk the franchise for anything they can get. Like I said, children watch these movies, so they don't have to really worry about anything else. Is that they're making a Bumblebee movie? Now, of course, when I first heard that, I'm all, why? I get it. They're trying to, ever since the very beginning, they kind of made Bumblebee like kind of the main character. I mean, I know Optimus Prime, he's always going to be the main character no matter what. But Bumblebee is like the main character's character, Like, he's like the relatable one that, whatever the human protagonist is, Bumblebee is like their car. And so that kind of gives it a kind of relatable element to the Transformers. However, Bumblebee doesn't talk. They never make Bumblebee talk. He like talks a little bit. In some of the movies, they like, oh, his vocal process is broken. Fucking fix it. Anyways, they always have the thing where he speaks like through the radio. He can like choose any dialogue from the radio that kind of fits what he's about to say. But they're making a new Bumblebee movie. Like, it's gonna be his movie. And there was a trailer that just came out for it today. And they're finally, I have to give the movie credit, they're finally making him a Volkswagen Beetle. Finally. In the original movies, in the movies that they've been making up until now, he's been a Camaro. Which is good for Chevy because they got to sell a lot of Camaros off of that. And there was a lot of yellow Camaros that came out at that time that everybody was buying up because of the movie. But in the original cartoon, Bumblebee was always a Volkswagen Beetle. Very obviously a Volkswagen Beetle. So in this new remake, it's not a remake, it's like a prequel kind of, because from what it looks like well before the first Transformers movie. It looks a little bit older, like it's meant to. I'm thinking it's meant to look like it's made in the 80s, which would be very meta because the Transformers cartoon is from the 80s. So I'm thinking that yeah, he was a Volkswagen back then, but he turned into Camaro later on. Which I guess is okay, because Transformers can switch cars whatever they want. Apparently, they can just scan a car and change to it. But what I do like about it is that they did... Now, not Bumblebee himself, but yeah, they kind of made him look like how he did like in the original, almost. Not his face. His face still looks like Bumblebee that we know from the movies. But there's a very, very quick sequence in the trailer of what I'm thinking is Starscream. And Starscream is, is a very well-known Transformer. He was shit on in the movies. He was like nothing. Like, no one cared about Starscream. He was just like there because he was there. And it was there for Megatron to insult. But it was ultimately, terrible. And, Starscream never really looked like how you would imagine Starscream would look like from the cartoon till now. In this very, very quick clip, I'm thinking, because it starts from like he's a plane mode and he's like transforming into Starscream, and it's like a 1 second clip, super quick. He looks like he's a Harrier jet, which would be cool because in the original he wasn't a Harrier. I believe he was like a Tomcat, like F-14. He might have also been a F-18 Hornet. I don't remember, or something along those lines. In fact, I think he was a Tomcat because his two tail fins were straight. But at least in this one, when he transformed, like I said, it was very quick. His face looked like Starscream, which in the original, Starscream, he had the very old school Gundam looking face, without the yellow antenna sticking out. But that's the way his face kind of looked, and I was like, all right. So at least they're finally, after all these years, making the Transformers look like the way they're supposed to look, or at least the way they're been traditionally designed to look. So that's good. So at least it gives you that little more recognizability. It's not a word. To this new Transformers movie. So it might be good. I don't know how many other Transformers are going to put in it, but so far all we saw were Starscream as the other Transformer in it. I'm sure there's going to be more. But apparently, like I said, it looks like it's going to be earlier than the first movie. So that obviously means that you're not going to see Optimus Prime. You're not going to see hardly any of the other ones on Earth. This movie is set on Earth. So I'm wondering what else they're going to show. So, kind of interested in. I'll see it. Not too excited to see it because, like I said, the last one wasn't all that great. I'm waiting to see. Just waiting to see what. Because there's a certain faction of pop culture and nerdy genre fanboys out there that are like super anti, like agenda type stuff, like SJW agenda, feminism agenda, inclusion agenda. They see that, or they perceive to see it, and they're very hard against it for whatever reason. In this new Bumblebee movie, the human protagonist is a girl, a young girl, and she's not like a Megan Fox, like sexy girl. She's just a girl. I'm waiting to see butthurt fanboys, which that's my new term for them. They're all gonna be butthurt fanboys whenever they complain about something stupid. I want to see them come out and complain about this. I'm just waiting to see. Oh, look, another movie with a female-led protagonist. So the fuck what? It's a girl. It can be a girl if it wants to be. Like whatever the role, the role whoever the protagonist is defined by that person's gender. It's just the character. They could literally write a potato in it, and that's the character. Well, they can't really write a potato, but it should be just written for the character. It could be a male or female. It doesn't have to work either way. If it could work for either male or female genders, it should be able to just work. Now, the original Transformers movie, they scripted the male protagonist, he had the hots for Megan Fox. He wanted a car to impress a girl. Now, the flip side doesn't work like that because usually most girls don't want a car to impress a guy. They want to get a guy that has a nice car. But they could have still wrote it in a way if the original Transformers movie had a female protagonist as his main character. They could have wrote it in a way that, she has a motive for getting a car or something. They can still write around certain motives that don't have to adhere like traditional tropes. And again, mark my words, you're gonna see complaints that there's another female character. She's gonna be a Mary Sue and she's gonna be able to do everything right and not be defeated or anything, or God forbid she gets a scratch on her face. Something stupid like that. Have you seen the trailer? What do you think? Let me know what do you think about the trailer. Like I said, I'll go see it. I'm not too excited to go see it, but I'll see it. Wait a couple weeks to see what the buzz is kind of. I don't even know when it's coming out. I think it's coming out like later this year. Probably like fall. But I think that's about it for today. Since it is Tuesday, it's June 5th, is actually in a few states around the country. It is a primary voting day. So I'm going to go cast my vote, do my civic duty. And if you're in one of those states that has primary votes out there, you better get out there and vote. I'm not ordering you to vote, but you should vote. Especially, people should be voting anyways. In this country, it should be so much easier to vote than it is. It's a pain in the ass to vote. That's why a lot of people don't do it. It's easy, for like people like in my town, it's easy to vote. It's like, I know where the voting center is. It's easy to get to. It's not that hard. You go in, you vote, you leave. And it literally takes me like 5 minutes to do it. Some other states, people have to travel like 30 miles to get to a voting place. That's wrong. And they need like 10 forms of ID to vote. And they have all kinds of other voter suppression bullshit going on. Blame Republicans for that. That's right, I said it. So, I'm going to have to go vote. So that'd be it for today's vlog. I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good day. And so far this mount is working pretty good, so